Welcome to your yoga practice today. We are going to do some energy building flowing. So let's synchronize breath and movement together, starting at the back of your mat. We're going to take the arms overhead, nice big breath in. And then exhale, bring the hands behind, interlace, and then just open up your chest, pressing your hips forward. Again, big breath in, arms overhead. And then exhale, hands behind. Press the knuckles down towards the floor, squeeze glutes, just coming into as much back bend as feels good. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, hands behind. Then inhaling, take arms overhead. Exhaling, soften the knees, forward fold. Coming up just halfway here. And then exhale, fold again. Soften in the knees. One more time, big breath in. And exhaling, forward fold. Let's walk out to a plank here. Nice and easy. Let's bend the knees, put the knees down on the ground, and then exhaling, elbows are in nice and close. Lift your chest, stretch your toes back. Exhale, release. Press up and back to a child's pose. Lengthening your spine here, pressing your chest down. Let's tent your fingers so that your shoulders are plugging into your body. Take deep breaths in and out. Then on the inhale, lift up to your table pose, and then let's come into a cat and cow round here a little bit. Inhale, and then exhale as you press the floor away. Again, nice big inhale, lift chest, and exhale, round. So I want you to stretch the front body on the in-breath, and then stretch your back body on the out-breath, pressing the floor away. Let's tuck our toes, go right back into your downward dog, hips up high. Stretching the inner thighs back, press those heels down. Feel the arms hugging towards your ears. And on the in-breath, walk your hands to the back of the mat into your forward fold. Stay right there. Just big breaths in and out. Softening the knees, and I want you to feel any pull on your back. And come up halfway, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Let's walk out to plank again. Big breath in as we walk out. Exhale, knees down, lower your chest. Stretch your toes back and lift up any amount here. I want you to reach the top of the head forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So feel the length from the low back right to the top of your head. The chest is open and your shoulders are down. So check yourself out. Notice if your shoulders are up here. I want them to come down. That way you can move the neck freely. And it would look like you're standing here in your posture with your chest open. Maybe even down here. Nice and low. Just feel that nice opening. Release. Press up and back right into downward dog. And we're just going to go forward and back. Build some energy. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, bend the knees back behind you into a downward dog with really bent knees. Push yourself forward to a plank. Exhale, back to the bent knee, down dog. One more time. Big breath forward. Exhale, hips back. Again, let's walk our feet to the top of your mat into forward fold. Breathe out there. Come up halfway, lengthening the spine. Exhale, lower. Just release here, hold opposite elbows. Now you're at the top of the mat, just kind of rocking side to side. Make sure the top of the head points down. Letting the back get lots of space. Release the arms down. Roll up nice and slowly. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, let's bring our hands down and fold. Hands down to the mat, step your left foot back into a lunge. High lunge here. We're gonna take the arms up, big breath. Oops. Inhale, plug those arms in. And then take the hands behind, interlace, drawing your shoulders back. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, sweep back, interlace. Now I'm going to get you to tilt forward a little bit. Draw your belly in. Bring your hands to your hips. And now we're going to step to this front leg. Bring this back leg forward. We're coming right into a chair pose. Stepping in, hips back, and then arms overhead. Create a long line from the tailbone through your fingertips. Inhale, stand up tall. And then exhale, release. Roll your shoulders here. And then you're going to take your right ankle, put it onto your left knee here, and then sit back. You can hold on to a chair here. You can hold on to your shin. I want you to feel your hips go back. You're going to feel a stretch right outside of that front thigh. Get nice and low, pulling core in. And then go ahead and stand up and release it. Take arms up, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Let's step back again with your left leg. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, you're going to twist towards your front leg. Inhale, lift. Building energy by building some warmth from your center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale. Now this front hand comes down right into a twist. Hug that bottom shoulder towards your knee. Reach up to the sky. And this hand doesn't feel good up there. I want you to put it right behind you, drawing your shoulder back. You're going to feel some strength and energy in your legs, so lift up through the inside of that back leg. Now bring the hand down, step back, downward dog, breathe out. Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, big breath in. Exhale, child's pose or down dog. We're going to take 3 breaths here. This is where you come back to a nice neutral. If you've got a quick breath or a short breath, I want you to slow it down here. Breath is coming in and out of the nose. Inhale, come up through your table. Everybody meets in down dog, hips up high. If you weren't already there, and then walk your feet to the top of the mat, forward fold. Breathe out. Stay right there, just hold opposite elbows. Moving side to side just as much as you need to. Let's take 3 breaths there. One more breath. Let the arms dangle down, roll up really slowly. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. This time your right foot's going to go back for the high lunge. So take the foot back, come up, arms rise. So we've got some good strength in that front leg. Your toes are tucked here, or if you need to, that back heel can come down. Just make it comfortable for you. Exhale, hands behind. Open the chest. So we're opening up the front of the body, just letting the heart shine, radiating all that good energy for today. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, hands behind. Stretch the shoulders back, stretching your knuckles down your back leg. One more time, big breath. And exhale. Reaching back. All right, hands to your hips. Lean slightly forward. Your belly is pulled in. You're really strong through your middle. Step carefully to your front leg. So you can do it in one step as you step into your chair pose, or you can kind of scoot it forward. Just make it work for you. Sit back in your hips. Little tuck of the tailbone, so you don't want the butt out in like a low back arch. Tuck it in, and then arms hug towards the ears. As you lift up through the chest, you're bracing more through the belly. And then we stand up tall. Release the legs. Now your left ankle is going to come onto your right knee. Sit back, and if you need to, hold on to something. Because So we're balancing, but as you get lower, you lower that center of gravity, making the balance a little easier. And then this is gonna stretch the outside of the thigh. So it's this part on this leg. Big breaths in and out. We keep the chin in just slightly, that way there's no bend in the neck. We don't want to crane the neck here. And then release, shake out your legs, take the arms up overhead, big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Now again, we're going to take your right leg back, long step. Take the arms overhead, big breath. And then exhale, twist to your front leg. So now I'm twisting away from you. Inhale, arms up. Go as slowly as you need to, just using your breath here. You exhale on the twist. Inhale, and then exhale. Let's bring that front hand down. Take the top arm up, nice big twist for your body. We'll bring the hand down, frame the foot, stepping back, downward dog. Pedal the feet, and then come forward, nice and strong to your plank. On knees or on toes. I want you to do what feels good and stable for you. Lower easy. Now let's strengthen the back body as you lift your chest. Exhale, release. Press up and back. Child's pose. Nice and feeling warm and fiery. Let's balance it all out, coming just to neutral. Just notice where your mind is here. I want you to take yourself internal. Breathe in fully. Breathe out completely. We're going to come up nice and slowly to a table pose. Let's step your left foot forward, right between the hands. Now tuck your back toes, lift the knee off the ground, and now your heel is coming down. We're gonna come up into a warrior two. Arms out to shoulder height, press the knee out. Feeling that inner thigh, arms nice and long. And you wanna make sure that these toes are turned in. This leg is really straight, both legs are strong. You don't have to be as low as I am. You can be up here in your warrior two. The point is to have the hips open here, this knee pressing out, this leg engaged, this leg also engaged, and then your shoulders are right over your hips. Nice long space here. Now inhale, take the arms overhead, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend the knees. So we keep coming in and out of warrior two here. Inhale, arms overhead, and then exhale, press the palms down. One more time. Belly in, chest lifts, exhale, press the knee out. Now let's straighten your front leg. Let's practice your triangle pose. Your leg plugs in. Feel that energy. You feel lots of energy, really good strength in that front leg. Your hands down. Your top arm is up maybe or behind, likely. I like to bring that hand behind and then draw the shoulder back, kind of rotating your ribs right up to the sky here. You can kind of move around a little bit here in this pose. I want this to feel good in your back, so find where it feels good and best to you. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then come up. Bend into your front knee again. So it's like warrior two legs, but now we're coming to reverse warrior. Your back hand stays down, your front arm is lifting. Draw the shoulder back. Now I want you to press your ribs out toward your knee. Feel that nice, beautiful side stretch. Then we'll windmill our hands all the way down. Feel the hands come down to frame the foot. Step back into down dog. If you need to, put the knee down to get there. Take your time. Breathe out here. Inhale, we go forward to plank. Exhale, lower. Lift up, draw your shoulders back. And then downward dog or child's pose. Whatever's going to bring some balance to your practice. So if you've got a really short breath here, I want you to just come into child's pose. But if you're feeling fiery and energetic, go right into your down dog. I want you to feel length in the spine, length in the legs. make our way to the top of the mat, right into forward fold. I'm just gonna switch where the top of my mat is. That way I can do my poses, but facing you. So I'm gonna have a new top of my mat, but you can change if you like. We're gonna come up halfway, and then exhale, fold. Hands down now. Step your left foot back, release the heel, and then open up towards me so we've got a new warrior two. So you have a new leg in front of you, pressing it out. This leg is really strong, arms out long. Inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Exhale. So I think you're gonna keep going. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms overhead. Exhale. So when I come in and out here, I feel the arms hug towards my ears here, keeping the shoulders down. And then as you come into that warrior two, each time I want you to press a little more. It's gonna strengthen the outside of your leg. It's gonna strengthen your glutes. And then you keep the belly in so that the belly and chest are facing my direction. If you're set up towards the screen in the same direction as I am. All right, now let's come into our triangle pose. Front leg straightens. This leg plugs in. Feel that length, reach, reach. And then bring your hand down. Maybe the top arm is up, maybe it's behind you. What I want you to feel is length down both legs, and then you're pulling belly in and up. See if you can create more length from the tailbone. So I think tuck the tailbone, and then reach the top of the head long. So the hand can be on the low back, or if you I have long arms particularly for some reason, so I can come into a bind and my hand comes inside the upper leg. We'll come back up into our warrior two position, into those legs. The knee presses out, the toes directly in line with the knee. Now reverse warrior, back hand down, top arm up, C-shape the spine so you don't come out of the leg. If you need to and it's getting tired, go ahead and then just come right back in. Pressing the knee out, long stretch. Bow those ribs out to the side. Maybe turn your heart up. If you need to be up here, that's totally fine. Find what works for you. The more you practice, the more space you will get, but it has to come slowly and just with frequent, consistent practice here. Let's windmill our hands down, frame the foot, and then step back to our down dog. Hips up high. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower easy. Inhale, stretch the heart, lifting. And then exhale to down, right into child's pose, excuse me. Everyone will go to child's pose here. And let's tuck your front arm through to the back. Just twisting here. And then come up and then we switch. Take the arm through. Nice big breaths in and out. We'll come back up. Go ahead and come into a half puppy so your hips are going to be up high. Again, I'm just going to turn so I'm in a better angle for you. Your hips are up high, right over the knee, so the upper leg is perpendicular to the floor. And then you just lower your chest, stretching into your chest here. For some of us, this is a big stretch. If you need more, you're going to tent your fingertips so your palms are off the ground and your chest presses down. And then slowly roll up. Let's go ahead and come onto our seat. Cross the ankles, sit up tall. We'll do some nice side stretching. Inhale, arms overhead. Favorite stretch, right hand down, left arm over. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your hands behind you. Press your palms down. Draw shoulders down. Lift up, breathe in. And breathe out. And Sit up tall. Let's let your right leg be nice and free. Let it straighten out as we sit up. Turn towards your leg, and then just start to walk your heart towards the top of the foot. Go ahead and look down towards your knee. Just listen to the sound of my voice, and you'll breathe in fully. Breathe out completely. Look for length on the in-breath, and then dive a little deeper on your out-breath. You're likely stretching into that left side of your back. You want to keep the chest open because we're practicing. Yoga is a practice that if we do it consistently, you'll make small progress over time. So if you're way up here, that's totally fine. I want you to just keep thinking about keeping good posture, your back nice and flat, no rounding, shoulders back. And if you need more space, put a little bend in your knee here. That'll give you a little more space to move your chest forward, and then it won't compromise your posture. And then while you're down here, you might be able to straighten the leg a little bit. Let's take one more breath here. And we're gonna sit up, and then twist to the back, towards your bent knee. Nice little release. And then keep your left hand behind you. You're going to lift your hips or just stay right here. So you're stretching your fingertips away from your toes. If you want to lift up, come up onto the knee and then stretch nice and long from toes to fingertips. Such a nice big energy building pose here. Opening up the whole front of the body. Let's come on down and then switch sides. Left leg long, right foot in, and then turn towards your leg. Let's take the chest towards the top of the foot. Tuck your chin in. Breathing in and out. Feel that stretch outside of your back. Remember to think about the length of your spine, the alignment of your spine. Now, wherever you're tightest is where you're going to feel this. I, in particular, feel it mostly in my low back muscles. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means that's where I'm tighter. I don't really feel a whole lot in the leg, but some of you might feel it in your hamstring. So just breathe into the space where you feel it most. So where you focus your attention, that's where your release will happen. So feel free to close the eyes here. Just letting go of that distraction of sight. Think lengthen on the in-breath, lengthen up and out through the chest, and exhale. Top of the head reaches to the toes. We're going to take 2 more breaths here. Come up really slowly. Be real easy with yourself, and then turn and let's twist. One of the things you learn with yoga is just to be really patient with your body, to listen to your body, to notice how it's feeling. And as we move in all the directions, it will give you information. It'll let you know, hey, I'm not feeling good when you twist that way. And that's not always a bad thing. It's just you get information from your body in your yoga practice, and that's what's so good. You're listening to your body. Let's take that left arm up. Big stretch through your side waist. And then if you want to come up, go ahead and come up onto your front shin. Big stretch. Feel the strength in your back body. Reach long through the fingertips. And then come on down. Have a seat. Sit in a comfortable position. So if that's legs out or legs crossed, if you've got a blanket, I want you to put it underneath your seat. I'm going to show you what I have here. So a yoga blanket is just firmer than like a normal blanket. It's thin, but it's buildable, so there's lots of things you could do with a yoga blanket. I'm going to put it right underneath me. Even though I've got space in my low back, it's always nice to have a little prop to give you a little something. So if you don't have this kind of a blanket, you can just get a pillow, but if you're interested, just send me a note. I'll tell you how to get one. There's a website I like to use. I get no credit for it. I just like to make sure you get good stuff, good quality equipment. So roll your shoulders back, lift up through your chest, and just have a seat here. So sitting up on this blanket, it tilts your pelvis forward, lengthens your low spine. We're just going to breathe into the front of the body. Give yourself a little space and time to just be nice and still. Reminding ourselves that the movement's good for the body, the stillness is good for the mind. So let go of all the distractions, if there's any background noise. Just focus on your breath. Imagine you're in a bubble. The rest of the world can wait for you. You're just going to breathe in and out. I'm going to stay right here with you. Letting the breath come in your nose, let it go all the way to the low belly. And as you exhale, feel the breath release through the crown of the head. You're a little taller with every exhale. Listen to the sound of your breath as it comes in and out. And focus on 3 more breaths here. There's no rush. Make them as long as you need. Feel the face relax. Let's take 1 more breath. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Just feel that little stretch on the left side of your neck. And top of the head up and over the other side. Feel the stretch on the right side. Bring the top of the head back up. Deep breath in the low belly. Good breath out of the mouth. Let go. And bring a smile to your face. Big breath in. We're filling up with energy today, filling up with patience and all the goodness you need for your day. Exhale out everything else. Noticing and knowing that you've done something so good for your body. So thank yourself, whether this is in the morning or your evening. Maybe you've done this twice today. Whatever it is, be glad that you were on your mat today, spending some time moving your body. I thank you for practicing with me. Turn your palms up, bring your hands to your heart. I am so grateful that you practice with me. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed your practice. Again, if you have any questions or you want to know where you can get your own yoga supplies, I have a really great supplier that's out of North Carolina that I always send my clients to, so let me know and I will share that with you. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.